Hey honeys, it's Ashley. Thank you so much for listening to part 1 of Honey It's Yours. This is now part 2 of the episode. Hope you enjoy.
Especially when it's the day of, like, today? I woke up this morning thinking I was gonna wash my hair. Now I gotta cancel on 2 people. Like, not even 2. So when it comes down to the time that I give to people, I feel like I put a lot of value in that now. Mm-hmm. So I think that was a really good answer.
Thank you very much.
And the presents are always looking to come.
Ashley, still quality time for you.
I think her love language. Well, back in the day, I think time right now is more of a factor, but I think it's still like acts of service is like how you give to other people.
Yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I agree with that.
That's a good one. I think receiving yes. Though, you're very big on quality time. Mm-hmm. I don't know which other one. I don't think you need words of affirmation per se. I don't think you're a gift person. I do think you like unexpected gifts. That's like random things.
Like thoughtful, like it doesn't have to be something big, like something small, like, hey, I know you like hot chocolate. I got you a hot chocolate. Right. I feel like those little stuff like that. Those kinds of gifts are really the gifts that be the ones that hit too. Yeah. Like, you know, because it's like, wow, you thought about me.
Right.
Wow.
But I don't like, other than quality time, I can't think of one that like beams out for me. I don't know how you are with physical touch. I haven't.
Doesn't make you feel.
Yeah, I don't think you're a big physical touch person.
I'm not a big physical touch person. That's not.
Right. You saw how she moves her head? Crazy.
I'm not a big physical touch person. Platonic physical touching, no.
Neither am I.
Like hugs.
That'd be alright.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
She'll hug you. She hasn't seen you in a long time, though.
Yeah, that is true.
That's true. You don't be hugging.
No. Don't hug her. Don't touch her hand.
I was gonna say quality time. I do like quality time, but like Rianne said, these days, she's like trying to hold my hand. Like these days, like time is very valuable, and that has also like shaped my thoughts on like how other people spend their time. So I don't feel offended. And then the reason why I don't really care about words of affirmation because I feel like this is not true. Okay, this is a fallacy, but people be lying. And I don't like sometimes people don't hold the same weight I hold to words. Yep. So I'm trying to adapt to that. Like I don't know how much weight you hold to these words. So if it's just like thrown out there, like people say I love you so okay, but actions really are the test of words for me. Yeah. So what is it? Giving is service. Yes. Service. I give service.
Facts.
Absolutely.
I'll be there to do something for you.
No question.
When receiving. What was my receiving? You guys said
quality time.
Quality time.
That's what I said.
And a gift.
Random gift.
Thoughtful gift. Yeah.
What about you? For you.
Quality time.
Quality time.
Yeah, quality time.
Quality time.
Yeah, it has to be quality.
It can't just be. I think time, yes, but like I think you have more value for like quality
time. Like you both are doing something that you both are interested in.
Yeah.
Making memories.
Like making it, yeah.
And
going to basketball, like setting up a basketball game and going and spending time there.
Top tier. Yeah. And then a hug at the end. I think would be the icing on the cake.
So your physical touch?
Absolutely. But not like.
I don't think it's as in front as it used to be. It isn't as much of a priority, but like. It's,
for you guys, I would love a hug. Not all the time, just maybe. But like romantically, like if I like you, please,
I don't
just
platonic
embrace
touching.
me.
Why?
I don't know. Platonic touching or like non-romantic touching.
Like people in law school think I'm allergic to them because I just dap everybody up. I don't like people hugging me in school. No, literally, some of my friends are like, "Can I hug you now?"
I have a weird question. It's not a weird question, but it's gonna come off that way, so that's why I'm prefacing it. Did your parents hug you a lot growing up? That's probably why.
They're not used to it. My parents, like, I never saw my parents interact physically. I don't know how to say that. Yeah. Word. Like, they never kissed on the mouth in front of us. Like, they never, like, it was very much hug, kiss on the cheek, goodbye type. So, like, my romantic type of physical touch only built, we don't have to make it sound, only built out of my experiences with people. No, please, we have to make it sound.
No, you don't.
That's very PG.
That's the same, and that's the same thing. Like, I haven't seen my parents like love you until now.
And she's like, "What physical experiences have you had?" No, she'll be fine.
Hugging people.
Facts. That's what built like my want for physical touch and my like for like, you know, like hand on the leg, hold my hand. If we walk around, your arm, like your hand is. I like that stuff. But if you're my friend,
Yeah, adapt.
For
me, I think it's also like the way we say hi is a kiss on the cheek. There's no like additional.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like that wasn't like your norm, because in my house it's very much like we wake up in the morning. Everybody like you get a hug when you wake up in the morning. Like I've had people come to my house for the weekends and they be like, "Your dad hugged me," and I'm like, he's not being a creep. He's just saying hi. And like they just didn't experience that before.
Yeah.
Like I can walk up to my sister and be like, "Can I get a hug?" And she'd be like, "Okay," and we just get a hug.
So my parents have been more like, I've seen more physical touch in my house after we moved here, and like once they stopped stressing about a lot of things and when we got closer as a family. So like nowadays, if I give my dad a hug, the man will start crying. Like it's just like he loves that stuff now. And my mom will love a little hug. Miriam is emotional as hell, so she'll love a little hug. So like now we've gotten more like emotional with that. But wait, what do you guys think I'm good at giving?
Giving
Quality time.
Same thing.
Yeah. I think you are very intentional about setting aside time and being like taking the initiative to set aside time with the people you care about.
Or just like, simple things like you're not gonna sorry, you know, go ahead. I was gonna say like if you can't talk, like I've called you and you'll be like, I'm just gonna call you back in 5 minutes. Like you won't even sit on the phone while doing something else. You rather just like stop what you're doing to have the conversation fully.
Like
to be present.
Yeah.
It's a car revving up.
She's present. Like if you're in New York, you're gonna be like, I'm in New York. What do we do?
I need to see everybody too.
Yeah.
Like you make it work. Like you make
while I'm here.
Exactly. You make yourself available for those who are important to you, and you make it known that you care about their time too. Like that is how you show your. And then like when we're together, like it's quality time. Like you're not on your phone. Like you're it's quality time.
Quality.
Facts.
Yeah, I do love myself some quality time. Can't front.
And I would say acts of service for you too.
Huh?
I would say acts of service for you too.
Huh.
I think you're very helpful. Like what can I do?
Oh yeah.
Like when my mom is setting up an event. Or just volunteers as tribute.
But I also feel like that's because in Sarah's brain, like being in a place and not helping, like kind of equates to not quality like interaction.
Absolutely.
It's like I can't sit here and everybody's setting it up. Like let me go figure it. Like I think that's like how it.
Give me something to do,
yeah.
please. No, it is like that. Where's the box?
Okay, we're starting the next
level
one.
2.
Numero dos.
Deeper.
Which is
Connection.
Connection.
I feel like we could do one reflection at the end.
Yeah. Level 2 connection.
If that's what you want.
Stupid wild card.
I'm getting better at physical touch because I feel like, you know, you can only touch people when they're alive.
Jesus,
I'm
sorry,
enjoy
I'm
each other's
struggling.
company while we're
Okay.
I equate like when I go hug my mom, I'm like, okay, what's wrong?
Who?
Oh, that's like a sad thing.
Yeah, like
You know what's crazy?
why do you need physical touch right now? Like why do you need to feel close? Like is there something like missing?
And you know, my parents were always very affectionate as we were kids. Even Renee, like she'll just come and sit like on me, and I'm just like.
No, literally, like if we wake up and go in the bathroom, my mom was usually there, and she would like, "Good morning, my child," and she'll give us a hug and give us a kiss, and then we'll like go take a shower and finish the day. Like it's just like a thing in my house.
It's really depending on the day with my mother. She doesn't have coffee yet. I don't speak to her. She needs her coffee first. My question is, who in your life do you feel you can be
Take it.
Take time.
you're most vulnerable with, and explain.
Your dad.
Wait, are we answering
No.
for you? Or are you
No,
answering?
you're supposed to answer for yourself, I think, but we can like do a short guess if we wanted.
I feel like if you go like you were saying, like if you go to your dad and be like,
I don't know if entirely.
you would like melt in
Yes.
his arms and be the most vulnerable.
Yeah, but like I can't say that my
With
parents know
everything.
everything that happens
Oh
in my
yeah,
life.
no.
So like when I say vulnerability, I
Like
think
the most comfortable to go
I
tell them
think-
something.
I think your sister.
Rianne.
you three, more her than anybody, obviously, but like you three, I'm able to just like be myself more. And Monica and Mima, those two. Like you 5 together have seen certain sides of me, like, and just like my thoughts, my like just raw self comes out more with you guys than anybody else. So like that's, I can't even say my parents. Like my parents will get the background of things. I can't give them details of things sometimes. And if I'm stressed, like I'll call them and cry. Like it's fine. But like I think you guys, obviously I'm my sister. a lot of people to be vulnerable with.
Nah.
Maybe I need to limit myself.
I think that's my problem.
Pick another question. Oh, same question, right?
Same question. Everyone.
Same question.
Who in my life do you feel? What? No, let me just read the question the way it is.
Take it.
Who in your life do you feel you can be the most vulnerable with and explain? Do you want to guess me or I just say it?
You could just. I mean, I don't want to guess anybody.
Maybe your cousins. Like
Yeah, your cousins and Danae.
Your sisters.
My sisters.
Yeah.
I'll say Erica and Tanya have seen me in the most vulnerable. They have seen the most. I don't think I've have one person that has seen me the most vulnerable. I like give people pockets.
Bits and pieces.
I can't, like the way you're saying, like melt into only one person. No, I can't. I can't mentally see myself doing that. No, it's unstable. It's unsafe.
No,
It's very scary. So everyone sees little vulnerable pockets of myself.
I see that.
Yeah, I concur. I think I'm a little too generous sometimes with my vulnerability. Like I think, but not in a negative way. Like I think it's just that once I feel comfortable in a space, there's nothing that keeps me from just like unpacking everything.
Yeah.
And just spilling. Like
Yeah.
there have been moments where I've spilled with y'all. There have been moments I spilled with obviously like Patrick. There have been moments where I spilled on my business in the club room, like, and some of those people I just met 2 days ago. And it's like it's not even. I don't know what the purpose is. And I also am most vulnerable, I think, like with myself and with like God. Like I'll sit down and record myself for an hour,
Yeah.
just chatting, and then delete the video.
Just
And
to
then,
release it.
you know, just to unpack and get it off my chest because like sometimes it's like I want to feel heard by other people to get a response. Sometimes I want to hear myself to understand. And sometimes I just want to get it out. So like depending on like what I need to do and how to process whatever I'm going through, that'll kind of determine who ends up
Yeah.
hearing. Like if you call me on one day and it just so happens to be the bad day, I'm spilling all beans. All beans getting spilled. And it's
I don't
not
think
even,
it's necessarily a bad thing though, as long
I
as
don't
you're
think it's
okay
a
with
bad thing
that.
either.
Like,
Exactly. I'm an open book.
I think you're also getting closer with like your church friends, like Nick and,
Yeah.
and Emmanuel and all them. Like I think they're
Definitely.
able to see like
Another side
of
to
you.
me,
Yeah.
Especially because I value their perspective
right.
as men of similar faith
Yeah.
who are in like positions that not I can see myself in because obviously I'm not gonna be like a
That you've
married
been in
guy,
before.
but like yeah, you know, it's like they're almost like role model esque,
My mentor.
mentor esque, but like also we're the same age, so like you're my sons,
Nah.
Hello,
not my
well.
mentors.
You with Ashley.
I don't know for you.
Trying to think of what else.
I have no
I
idea.
think
The T person.
Probably your mentor.
I think it's the T person.
y'all could say his name.
Oh,
It's not
Terrell.
a secret.
Terrell.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that.
Like
Terrell.
absolutely.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one
my guy
person where
forever.
I've seen you like, boy, just be you. I'm like, damn. That's cute.
Yeah, he's seen it all. He's heard it all. He's the good, bad, the ugly. Yeah, it's like that is my best friend. That's my guy to the end. And I think it's just we've had like the ability to like see each other in different phases to like constantly choose. To constantly choose like our friendship and like I know that it's nothing I could tell him that'll be like, all right, this is it. And even if it is like this is it, it's still
It's not.
in a very much in a place of love and like no genuine judgment there.
I love that.
That's my guy forever. Yeah. Honestly.
Locked in tight like a booty hole.
What?
I don't like when you say that.
Hey
Oh my
yo,
gosh. No ayo.
hey yo.
No ayo.
How do you know how tight a booty hole is?
Should we do one more
Because
level 2
my
card?
booty hole is tight.
So to y'all
Your booty hole not tight? Your booty hole
do
loose?
the 4 and then
Can
do
we
one
not?
How do you know?
reflection.
You been in there?
I was saying we could just do one
What if you
reflection
just
at the end.
naturally-
But
Yeah,
then
yeah.
do
You don't clean your
4.
butt?
Yeah.
Of course I clean my butt.
Okay, so your booty hole
Can we
loose?
not stop
No.
talking about booty holes?
Cause she don't like that. I said the booty hole tight.
Cause
I just want to know how she
crazy.
know how tight her booty hole
Tight
is.
like a booty hole. Cause when you clench.
When you
I don't like this question.
Okay, change it.
Yeah, it's a weird question. Let me put it back.
Oh. Is there a what?
Is there a feeling you miss?
Is there
Put
a
that
I
down.
don't
feeling
like this question
Yes.
either.
I think this is a really good
My
question.
childhood.
So
Ugh.
keep it for yourself.
My
that back.
naivete sometimes.
I don't like
Bring
any of
that card
these.
back.
I'm gonna just keep.
I miss my naivete.
Use that card. No.
What feeling you miss most?
Yeah.
My feeling is
We can dig deep into that.
You keep looking.
Do you just want to go into it?
I'll
like
go
one of
into
these.
All right.
I'll go into mine.
Go ahead.
I miss.
Is
I
there
miss
a feeling you miss? Is the question.
Yeah, I miss. Weirdly enough, my like naive self. Like before, I was exposed to so much of like life. Like I feel like I was just so carefree. It was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like, and now I feel like I've become a little bit pessimistic because I just know everything. Like I used to have hope for the world.
No, I don't.
I used to believe.
And so now I'm an adult, and I get why they said stay a kid.
Yo, retirement is the next time I'm free? That's nuts. 60?
60.
It's not even 60 anymore.
What is it?
65.
It's high.
They're gonna raise it to 70.
This is what I'm talking about.
We're not getting social
There's
security.
no
guys.
social security for
Hello?
us. We keep trying to tell y'all this.
That's why you think there's
Save
such a big like
12%
talk
of you.
about retirement, like planning for retirement plan, because
They gonna have
It's-
no bread left for us.
we're living longer. The time and money is
The boomer's still working. Why?
I'm tired.
because they haven't created a society where they need to stop.
And they know they're gonna get the social security. They the only ones that's gonna get it, guaranteed.
Bro,
Ash, what is the feeling that you miss?
what is the feeling I miss? I think it's similar around the path Rianne was saying, like the feeling of like not having anything on my brain to worry about. Like I know tomorrow is gonna be a good, like I don't know. I don't have to worry about
good day.
tomorrow.
No,
Like,
but a good day in
Like,
general. Yeah.
Like I'm already thinking about Monday.
Literally.
And today's Saturday, and I'm already
Literally.
thinking about
I'm already
things
pissed
that
off.
I gotta
I'm gonna
clock
do.
in on
And
Monday.
it's not only about like work stuff, but also like personal stuff and like I need to go to Target and just get makeup wipes. I don't have any makeup wipes for the past 2 weeks. It's like, like things like that. It's like I always have something to do. Like
Yeah.
the feeling of not having something to do and like you can just
Just
rest. But that's because I also like traveling, and on travel, your mind is free. You don't have to think about nobody.
What?
All you gotta think about what type of mimosa I want.
What time am I gonna get drunk today? When is the breakfast buffet? What am I getting at the pool?
Especially like if it's like a vacation where you're with people that you want to like worry about, like you know that they're gonna be good.
Right.
Security, like you know that nobody's gonna come up and you have to be
Do
on
some-
guard
yeah.
or nothing. You just
Chill.
that's
No, I
the
feel
feeling
See,
I
you look
miss.
through for a little bit too.
That's what I miss. But
I don't know if I want to answer this question.
but do you have an answer?
A little
Yeah.
bit.
What's your answer?
I can answer
You
the
don't wanna
question.
Go
ahead.
No, go ahead. I need to form my words.
Yeah, I just didn't like the question, but I'll answer it. I'm gonna answer all of them. I don't really know if I have a feeling I miss. I think that's what it is. Like I'm at a place right now where I'm just here, and I think the best way to be where I'm at is to not try to yearn for things that were or like honestly just doesn't like work for me. It doesn't like add anything to make my day easier to like miss something else. So yeah. And also, I just feel like my life has always kind of been like, not chaotic, but like, it's always been one thing after another. So it's just gonna be a different thing. So I'm like, I don't really miss what I used to have or like where I used to be because that was at that time its own level of like stress or mess or something to figure
Right.
out. Like, as I grow as a person, the things I want grow. So like the challenges feel a little harder. And then in 5 years, I'm gonna look back and be like, oh, I missed today. Like, it doesn't do anything for me personally.
Yeah, no, I get that. I think I miss being soft. I've been so like on edge and just rough for the past 2 years. Like I'd be ready to either dip out, react a certain way, or just like not let people get to me. I think I just need to just breathe. Like I miss the idea of just like being happy. Like this is gonna be really depressing. I'm happy, but like before, like just
Joy.
unwarranted joy, like unconditional. I didn't need a good grade or a job or something to like sit here and like make me feel good or motivate me to keep going. Like I just miss the idea of just fueling off of
Pure vibes.
God, my family, my friends, and like no heartbreak and like no trauma and just like continuing. But I guess that's part of life. So
Is it?
yeah.
But I feel like the feeling that Miss is like peace.
Yeah. That's okay. That's a much better word. Yes. I like
Just
that.
peace.
Yes.
Ready to go read?
Tear.
I started moving, so that's beautiful. I started moving to the connection ones.
It's like the 7th episode that you
Perception.
guys are here for
No,
before.
connection
You know.
number 3.
It's
Or
all
reflection.
No, reflection.
quite enough.
Connections number 2.
Oops.
You skipping? You finished with connection?
Yes.
Okay, let's just jump into 3.
Should I like pick
Okay,
one or should I
this
just
is the
pick
time
one?
where
Pick
we're
one.
just gonna ball our eyes out.
Ooh.
Read it.
Do you believe everyone has a calling? If so, do you think I've found mine?
I think you're still figuring out, but you do have a calling. I feel like you're moving in the direction of it, though.
Yeah.
I agree.
I can second that. Stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody has.
I think everybody has a calling, but
I
do we
agree.
think that each of us have found our calling?
Well, we talking about. We can't say it together. It might be
Well,
different
no,
answers to
that's what I'm
different
saying. So,
people.
like, we
I think-
all agree that
let me go.
everyone has a calling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll go down the list.
Yeah.
I think you know what your calling is, and you're doing what you want. You're doing the things to move towards it. I
agree.
think you're figuring out what your calling is, but you're still moving. Like your next steps this year are definitely moving in that direction. I don't know what my calling is. I think everything works in the greater scheme for me to move in that direction because I'm moving in the will because I already gave that my whole plan up to Jesus and God. So hopefully what I'm doing now is moving in the direction of the calling. I don't know if you know your calling yet. I'm sorry, no, but I don't know. I feel like
I think I have a better idea of what I want to do and like what my purpose is. I just still need to figure out
how to get there.
how to get there.
Okay.
What?
I think. Go ahead.
What you guys can do?
What do you want to do? Like, what's your dream?
That's the feeling I miss. I have not been dreaming. But legit.
I've not been dreaming.
I've not been dreaming. But that's like part of the piece though. I've been moving with the will of God.
Just vibing.
Honestly.
Sometimes it takes that though. What about you, Dylan?
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna answer it for myself.
Go ahead.
I would say I don't know if I've been able to realize my calling. I think I'm good at a lot of things. I think I'm good at like maneuvering and fitting myself in. But like when I think of like calling, I'm thinking about like personally, professionally, and how that translates into like me being a bigger part of like my church community. So I don't necessarily know if I have realized that yet. And I think especially like with church, I'm at a place now where I'm like giving up doing things just because I'm good at it and trying to see what I'm actually supposed to be investing in, like, and why and how all the things kind of come together. So I'm interested. I don't think like lounging is gonna die. I think that's like a long-term thing, but I think I'm interested in seeing how the bits and pieces of me fit into like God's purpose for me, like in His kingdom overall. Because I'm trying to like see if I can recognize patterns in like the spaces that I'm invited to like, and what am I like when they ask me to come into different places, what do they want me to do in those places, and see like, you know, all those different things.
Right. All I know is that I want to just be traveling. Don't want to be here. So hopefully that's in His plan somewhere. I just know like the next 2-3 years, 4, 5, I know what I want to do in that space. After 5,
To be honest though, that's facts. It don't even. This is gonna
just
sound
get to five
crazy, but
first.
like
I just wanna make it to
after
five.
COVID, it's like I stopped planning long term. Okay, like I plan long term for like life things. Like, do we need money long term? Yes. Do I want a home eventually? Yes. But in terms of like, oh, what is my day to day? Like, what is my life? What is my job gonna look like in 5 years, bro?
I don't know.
You can have little checkpoints, but planning, like to use the word plan, I can't do it
no,
anymore.
I definitely agree with that.
It's fast.
For sure.
I think once I got to college and realized that the major that I selected I hated, I kind of gave up on trying to figure out what's going on. Like I have theories, right? I have ideas for what like I'm supposed to do, but like, is that my calling? Is that my purpose? Like I don't know if my plans are or if they're God's plans. So like, kind of taking steps to achieve things, and then, like you said, like allowing it to flow where it does. Like, I don't know if I've said it here, but I got a new job and I'm moving. So,
I'm really excited for you. I keep telling you that every time.
This is
I
like
see
a culmination.
this is, yeah. Yeah,
The podcast has been since you started?
Yeah.
Or since you ended?
Y'all have seen me from the day I realized I hated this job. And now I'm finally leaving. And it's like, is this where I see myself forever? Like, no, I'm not about to be living there for the rest of my life. But it's like, I really don't.
You don't know.
No, it's just a step in a direction. And it's like when you have a flashlight that has low battery. And it's like you take a step and then you can see the next step. But you got to take that next step to see the next step. So it's like I have to keep taking steps in order to see where I'm going.
I was be like, come on, with a word.
Yeah.
It wasn't me. But, you know, I don't even know if I need to know my calling to achieve it all the way. I feel like I could just be living in the will of God and it would be what it is. There. Yeah. You know, like I think some of those kids really needed me. Selfishly, I think some of those kids needed me.
Absolutely. You never. Oh God. The teacher wave is crazy. Oh my God. Ew.
Hey, no, it's my turn to pick a card.
You were digging for 10 years and found nothing.
Okay. But Sarah picked a card. I picked a card for Ashley. And then you picked a card. And we're in reflection. Y'all don't have nothing to say about y'all callings? Y'all good? Y'all finished? I think y'all did it. I was just making sure before. I'm sorry. Do you really want to pick a card?
Okay. She wants physical touch. That'll help her feel better.
I really be waiting for my friends to unhand me.
Bro, I've been looking into
Ooh, I like imaginary
camera, but
okay, pick one.
Ashley, you pick.
She already picked my card.
Pick one.
Yeah.
What do you think my defining characteristic is? My defining characteristic.
Defining characteristic? Is this like a physical characteristic? Is this like a
it's the one that defines
well,
me.
it's reflection.
When you think of when you think of Ashley.
Oh, well, are we picking for ourselves?
No, you're picking for Ashley. What do you think my defining characteristic
What do
is?
I think
her defining
Ashley's defining characteristic is?
Man, you was teaching little kids.
This was a teacher.
Okay. So we should all be grateful that I'm getting into the job. We should all be grateful.
Okay, let me read it again.
The world.
What do you guys think my defining characteristics? When you think of Ashley, what is like a characteristic that you think of?
Style.
Really? Ingenuity?
Like
genuine?
Not just physical style.
Is it ingenuity? Is that the word?
Ingenuity?
Like genuine?
Genuineness?
Yeah, I don't think
genuinity?
I think ingenuine.
No.
Ingenuity?
What is the word?
It's
ingenuity sounds like something, but
it's
I feel
genuine.
like
it's the being.
Yeah, but to make me look
negative.
That's what I'm saying.
Not always.
I feel like there's one that's like fake innovative, but ingenuity.
English not my first language.
You know what I also think of when I think of you? I think of comedic relief.
It is. I was right.
I think of comedic relief.
Ingenuity.
I bring relief to the situation.
I think you are top 5 funniest people I know.
No, it's not how
really?
I like
That's why I said it's a word, but it's not the word
I'm
for
funny.
Genius, not.
That's why I said it has to do with like innovation or something. Yeah.
You're a genius, not me. Your ingenuity.
That was a positive attribute.
No, you.
Yeah,
I would
not
say,
like background character.
No,
like
really?
yeah, genuinely.
I'm not a background character.
No, I think you're a main character. Like I think people notice when you're not there.
I for sure do.
What's been interesting? I've always thought of myself as like the supporting character
You are.
in life, never the main character.
Really?
I think you are soon to step into your main character though. One day.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to be.
I would say for me, I would say genuine is your defining characteristic. That just encompasses Ashley. Rianne, what would I give you?
I didn't say nothing, but I can't think about it. I have a lot of words going on in my brain, so I'm trying to like find one.
Say all the words.
Like, I remember when I first met you, I used to be like, Ashley's just such a kind person. Like, I just want to be like her. Like, you're just so nice.
You
like,
know,
for
I
no reason.
sorry,
Like, I don't know anybody.
You ever realize like certain words now, like you don't want to be associated with?
Like what?
Like when somebody's like, "Oh, you're so sweet," like do not call me sweet. Nothing like I don't like that.
That's
don't
trauma.
call me nice.
You're
Don't
adorable.
call me sweet. Don't call me none of that stuff.
You don't want to be called nice?
No,
You don't want to be called sweet?
no.
Trauma.
Like you could like you guys can be like, "Oh, you're so sweet," but like if somebody like like, let's say, like, okay, so one of the deans at my school was talking to me about somebody, and I mentioned somebody, and they're like, oh yeah, they're sweet. I don't like that. You couldn't find any other, like, adjective to describe this person besides sweet. That doesn't mean anything.
Sweet means a lot.
We're talking about schoolwork. Oh yeah, she's a great partner. She's diligent. She's all these things. She's sweet. No, remove yourself. Sorry.
I would give you, like, you're a guider. So I think
a guider.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I need you to expand.
So like, if in situations that like we each like have a question or we need help or like we just need like an honest response or like somebody to just like figure out next steps with anything, I think like you're just a good person to like come to like ground yourself, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I think
I need the source.
Sometimes like that with other people.
Why you have a word but you want to
where just like you're just that person that just guides. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Cool.
I don't know what the word is, but everybody wants to be around you.
I think my word for you, like your characteristic, is more of a color. Like I've always said that you're yellow.
Yellow.
Sometimes I don't know if
I
that that's
self-identify as yellow.
like
So I think that's
like yellow doesn't have like a single word like, but
I get it.
That aura of just yellow.
Sunshine.
I get it though.
I think that's yellow, and I feel like your yellow has not been as bright.
No, it hasn't.
But when I'm like first impression, you're yellow. Like
it was yellow like my old phone.
But
now
I feel
it's
like
yellow like this phone.
I feel like you're fighting to get back there.
I'm trying. I don't know how to get back there. That's why I miss the naivete, the innocence. I feel like that's where a lot of it came from.
But when you do tap into it, you come back right back into your
like, I can
like
see the light in your eyes.
Yeah.
That sounds so
like
like you know, like somebody's like enjoying such a moment.
And
like,
and you gotta see it.
Like Callie, like I could literally see your child like so back.
I had such a good time on that trip.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I could tell like you're having a good time. Like yes, this is Rianne.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like when I don't see the sparkle, like you're not
like
Rianne,
dead.
and then like you're dead inside.
Facts. No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying tremendously.
I don't know if I'm saying right.
I self-identify that way as well. So I think.
What do you guys think Danae is a defining character? You don't like my answer.
No, I didn't have an issue with anybody's answer. But I got words now. But they're actually like, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite because they're very simple, basic words.
Look at this.
I was gonna say, Sarah, you're cool. Ashley, you're. I'm not saying it in a bad way.
It doesn't look sweet.
You're cool. No, but like, and I'm saying like if I had to like Sarah, yeah, she's cool. Like I don't know how to explain it, and I'm not saying it like, oh, you're cool. I'm just saying like in my head, yeah, Sarah's cool.
She is the sunglasses emoji.
She's cool. This is Ashley's fun. Sorry.
What kind of big old word? You could just say bold.
I have so many like words going around.
I'm trying to like audacious.
I like that. Facts. Like honest wasn't the right word. Bold wasn't the right word. It was like
the audacity.
She has audacity. Not in a bad way, but like
way.
If I want something, I'm gonna have I'm gonna go like.
I like that
characteristic.
I like that.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like there's so many larger words, but I don't feel like when I'm thinking about this, like when it comes down to like the nitty gritty of it all in my brain, I'm like, Sarah is cool. Like you're a cool person. Like and I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing or like I'm not trying to minimize it, but I feel like to speak to the masses and like to explain, like Sarah's cool. You're fun. You are a fun person.
Absolutely.
Like just in general. Ashley's the fun one. You're the one that I was gonna say genuine about. Like I like using you for genuine because like you said, like you're just woo, or you're nothing, or you're big or you're small, you're yellow or like you're bright yellow or you're like mustard, but like you're still you know what I'm saying? Like those are like my adjectives. Very basic, but I mean a lot more, but it's too many words. So.
I think for all of us the basis is unapologetic. Like I think we're all like just good at being ourselves.
Not wanting to be somebody else.
No. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah.
For all of us? I think
if I didn't give you a word yet, so
Oh.
audacious, yellow, and you are. I think you're like a no. Not cool. Like what is a word for like
Y'all gotta like my word. I said what I said.
a people person? Like you are really good at bringing people
Like sociable.
together. Like a sociable person. Like
Like
your
a buffer.
characteristic is like
I was called Mixie at school last week.
I
I
lost the
what's
word.
the word? IDC?
Same kind of
IDC,
vibe.
what's called Macaulay?
Yeah.
That whole interdisciplinary, like
Yeah.
you know
That is
the
me.
people, like that is
I am interdisciplinary.
no
The one about the social
No,
and bringing
because, like,
people together.
interpersonal.
Interpersonal.
That's your word. Your characteristic, because you're knowledgeable enough about different backgrounds that you are a good people person.
I do like that about myself.
Like you're well traveled, you're well spoken.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's what
That's
makes
very
her a good people person. Like you can fit in different crowds.
Thanks.
And bring people together. Interpersonal.
I-
Interpersonal, yellow, and
Cool.
audacious.
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I was called Nixie at school last week.
Yeah, that was
Because
about somebody that
people.
didn't have the words to say that they always see you with a bunch of different people and you're always having a good time.
Yeah, so I was like, Mixie to me was a negative connotation. They were like, no, like it just means that like
Makes
you know a lot of
negative.
people. Right. I
In
said
New York,
they
it's
said,
a thing. It might not be the same
Right.
thing
Because
from
you
wherever
just
they're
mix up,
from.
mix
they
up.
said you're not messy. I said okay, but he said, but you're Mixie. I said
Don't call
no.
me
You
that.
guys understand that Mixie is negative. It was a half-hour conversation. They ended up with okay, you're in the mix.
Are they like where they from?
Atlanta.
Okay then.
Yeah.
They don't speak the same English we
And
speak
Alabama.
here.
Different.
Alabama.
Oh.
Did everyone go? Did we do that for everybody?
The
words?
I didn't really give you guys.
But just say
words.
your
Rianne
words
didn't.
then.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't think Rianne
I didn't
did
give anybody
words.
What's the word that you
We
had
didn't
for
give
Rianne?
any-
Isn't it hard?
It's very hard.
It's
No, I
to
said
boil it
yes.
down
I
to
said
one
yes.
very
word.
hard to
And I
call,
said a people
to
magnet.
call one word.
Well, it didn't say one word. It just said your defining
Your defining
characteristic. So you could use a
characteristic.
phrase or
This one is
something.
like
It's
either
hard.
sunshine or people magnet. You.
I
No,
have
but
to-
she didn't give for
I didn't
us.
give to
Yours is-
anybody.
Wow.
I have to
That
I have to
sounds
sit in it
perfect,
for a
right? One
second.
gives warmth, one gives people.
And that's why I gave you guys very simple words.
Like you will attract the
Because
people.
I'm
the person
feeling
that
simple
you-
words coming. I'm like,
them.
no.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
No, like,
Just don't call me Sue.
no,
You don't have
but
a
keep
problem.
the energy flowing though.
Yeah.
I have to sit in my words for a second.
She about to poop.
I'll come back to you guys. I'm not gonna.
She look like she about to poop.
I'm gonna poop. I have to, cause it's hard to boil it down to one thing, like your
So-
defining characteristic.
Describe it with a couple words.
Cause like what I get for everybody is real. Like that's the first thing I get. I think I actually aspire to be like you said something about like unapologetic, and I feel like I've had to learn to be like that. Like I feel like I have been a people pleaser to the point where it's like I try
We're all
to
people pleasers though.
to become something that is palpable. Palpable?
Yeah, palpable.
Yeah.
Good
And it's
word.
like in my maturity I've been learning how to just be me and not be too concerned about everything everybody else. And so when you said that, that's the first thing that came to my mind. And then I was like, I feel like you guys are that though. Like I feel like you guys are really real and like just true to yourselves and like genuinely unapologetic, but I don't want to give everyone the same
But
word.
the thing is,
So I
like,
want to sit in it for a second.
the view that Sarah has on us, we still have that story of like finding that within ourselves. Though, or I'm not to speak for everyone else, but for me, myself too. Like, I feel like all of us have some sort of degree of like people pleasing
Mm-hmm.
and like wanting to be palatable to other people,
What's on your head?
right? But it's the way that other people view you as you're as real as you present yourself. I don't know if that's like a good phrase too, but. Like, I
get
see you as real, even though that you may internally be trying to be as real as you can be. You're still real in that.
Like you're not fake right now, and then you're trying to be real. Like I
Right.
think you're real, and you're trying to get more real.
More real.
Realer.
Yeah.
realer. Yeah.
Like you're not trying to be somebody else.
Really real.
You're trying to be really yourself.
Really real.
Really
and then
real.
I feel like
My stomach
uh,
is
the
growling.
really real of yourself is like you see yourself. You've seen yourself at different stages, and you're like, I like that version of myself. But they were all real selves of you.
Right, just in different places.
What?
No, I get it. I get
Real
it.
selves of you. You know, if you look at the spectrum, if
That's
you have
not
to,
even
if
a
you have to
word.
plot Rianne at different times on a timeline, right? You can be like, oh, I like Rianne. I want to be that type of Rianne. I want to be that type of Rianne. But if you go into the time machine and go to that Rianne was probably thinking, am I being Rianne right now?
Yeah, because
You know
life
what
is
I'm
a,
saying?
like it's the whole nature versus nurture thing. Understanding like we're intelligent, knowing like all of the things and factors that define who you are and how you move at different points in time. So we're always on a journey of trying to like make sure we don't lose us in life. and like who are we and who do we want to be, and was I really this person, or was it like this situation, or am I only this person because I'm around these people, or what trauma did I have from when I was 5 that I'm trying to now let go of so I can find who I am as a person outside of that. Like it makes sense. It's life.
No quote to end the episode, but I like how the box says, "Come curious and you leave connected." We came curious about whether we were strangers or not. We're not strangers. We actually are locked in.
You were curious about that?
No.
I was.
I'm trying to do my outro here. Thanks. So we came curious and now we leave connected. I feel closer to you guys already.
You have to connect.
Can't even get the outro.
Can mine go like this?
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you don't have this game, buy this game. They have a lot of
don't buy the
versions.
game. We're not sponsors of this game.
This game is on the internet. You can go and find it.
There are other games that are similar to it as well. Five Below has a nice little knockoff.
There's
version
also
of it
some
too.
Christian ones that I would actually jack.
They have some for friends, some for couples.
Don't buy the game.
Some for families, some for
They
random
have Valentine's Day
strangers.
edition too.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Step your bread up.
For this?
Yeah, and
What
it's
you need a Valentine's Day edition?
Maybe it's spicier.
Or you can go on Quizlet. If you go on Quizlet, people have posted the questions and the answers on Quizlet.
Wow.
You can just go on Quizlet.
You could literally type in "we're not really strangers" online, and you would get a bunch
find
of them.
a list.
Right.
But with that being said, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for liking, commenting, and listening to our
Rants.
rendition of this game.
Bye, guys.
See you at the next episode.